Y'all want to know something funny? I was at the gym. It was about 10 this morning. And me and the dude was talking about, he saw my post yesterday when I was talking about the real reason a lot of women leave, especially in marriages, because we love to like pin it on women, right? He was like, well, I done left every girl I done been with. That ain't me. And most of the dudes I know, they leave. Okay, let me clarify. Because in a general sense, I do believe men leave relationships the fastest and probably even the most often. It's a matter of abandonment and running, but that's a different conversation. But here's what I told him. Y'all tell me if you agree or not. And that's that men leave first. Women leave for good. Women take the longest to leave because they're going to exhaust everything in their power to see if the relationship is viable, if there's something else they could have said differently or a different way they could have said it, or maybe just a little bit more patience and all. But once a woman does leave, especially a good woman, she's leaving with the peace that there was literally nothing else that she could do. But what do we see from dudes? Spinning the block, begging. It's because dudes leave physically, not emotionally. Most times, dudes are leaving relationships with good women physically. Women are leaving, when they do leave, it's emotional. It's emotional first and then physically last. That's why they the ones that stay gone the most often. You don't think about R&B. Just think R&B music. You don't too much hear a lot of songs about a woman begging, do you? But think about all the R&B of dudes begging. That is just one reflection of how often this happens. Y'all tell me, am I the only one that sees that men leave first a lot of times? It is what it is. I don't know if that's a flex, but yeah, he was right. Men do leave first. Women, when they go, when they are done, they are done. If it's a good woman. Now I want to specify that because when I say a good woman, I don't mean, if she does try again for the relationship, she's not good or anything like that. It's like in a general sense, a good woman doesn't like starting over all over again. She don't like that. She don't like turning her feelings off. She don't like getting to that point. What she invests in a relationship, it has some real weight and some real meaning to it. So she's not just giving it to everybody. And when she gives it to somebody, she really wants it to bear fruit. That's the thing about a good woman. And matter of fact, real quick, let me just mention this. If you are a woman right now listening to this, and you ever been in a situation where you left emotionally and mentally before you left physically, you are just like the thousands of women who read my book, Don't Forget Your Crown. It's on Amazon right now. It's my best-selling book out of all 15. You're just like the thousands of women who read that book, called it a blessing to read, because it equipped them to keep that door closed. No matter how good you are, it could be tempting to go back to what's familiar. It could be tempting to go back down that spiral of maybe there's more I can say, more I can do. But when it's time to like truly walk away and keep that door shut and locked for good, it's a very isolating experience. It's difficult. You still got the memories. You might even still got some of the love. You're not investing anymore in that relationship, but you might still got some of the love that you had. Ultimately, you have to heal from the very love that made you feel unseen in your own story. So again, my book, Don't Forget Your Crown, will help you. Again, it's on Amazon, but don't worry about purchasing it. I'll send it to you free. Yes, free. Comment the word crown and I'll send it to you free. But back to what I was saying. So dude is sitting there, he's just guys. We just guys talking. And I'm not saying he's a horrible dude, but he does represent the ignorance. A lot of us have. And I was essentially just telling him, like, a man is going to lead a relationship while keeping one foot in and one foot out. Like he going to test the waters. He going to try to maintain a safety net. A woman is going to leave after she's already built her exit strategy. She going to burn the bridge. She's going to salt the earth where it stood. Men, when we leave relationships, and I'm talking about, of course, in the earlier days, before a man evolves, before a man does fight for what's important to him in a relationship and he heals those abandonment wounds. But before all of that, it's like we leave like we about to go to the store or something. We'll be back in 20 minutes. Women leave relationships like they're fleeing a burning building. Ain't no returning. A A woman doesn't leave just for like, she leaves when she's done. Dudes leave whenever we get bored. That's like before a man evolves now. That before we evolve. And there's a universe of difference between being temporarily gone and permanently over it. When a man leaves, he's shopping for better 9 times out of 10. When a woman leaves, she already knows she deserves better. Huge difference. Huge difference. And again, like I said, for those of y'all just coming in, men leave with their bodies. Women leave with their hearts. They leave with their souls. Guess which one is harder to get back? Physical presence, that can return. But emotional investment, once it's withdrawn, it's gone. It is done. So the dude, he might walk out the door, but she's going to walk out of any possibility. Like, I'm really wanting this to come across for my brothers that got this thing in their head. Like, she'll always be there. She'll always be there for me. Well, I can get it back. Let me go play around a little bit. I'll get it back. You know what? Let me level with you. Most women have a version of themselves that don't know any better. Young, naive, maybe do a little begging. But if you're looking for a grown woman, if that woman is self-assured, if that woman truly loves herself, knows her worth, intelligent, if that woman is at the highest level of herself or even striving for that, that woman ain't going for that. She's not going to be there waiting for you. She's not going to be in the same place that you left her. So you storming out during fights, crashing at your homie's place, maybe dating downloading dating apps and, just trying to see what's out there. But keeping your toothbrush at her place, trying to keep her as your emergency contact. You still text her whenever you get drunk. That woman is different. When she leaves, she changes her emergency contact to her sister. She unfollows you on everything. She throws out any toothbrush you left behind, gives you back your gifts. Look, your leaving is a negotiation tactic. Hers is a notification of services terminated. I'm saying this so y'all don't get so comfortable with that on and off again stuff. Yeah, you might be dealing with a version of her that continues to work with you or accept you back in and things like that. But there is a version of her that will be done. If she's a grown woman, she already there. A man will leave you to prove a point. A woman will leave because she got the point. Men's departures, they're often manipulation. Women's departures are typically conclusions. So he's leaving because, that's his power play. Hers is the final play. So you can get off if you want to have a little ego and think it's a flex to, I'm the one that lead my girls. I'm the one. Boy, we not in 9th grade no more. It's not a flex that you're not the one who got broke up with. You playing yourself. If you thinking that's the goal, like, let me make sure I'm the one that leaves first. That's all unhealed abandonment wounds. Quiet as kept, a lot of guys, they will leave because they want to make you chase them, miss them, appreciate them more. Basically bow down at that point. He wants you to beg. He wants you to quote unquote realize what you've lost. He wants you to fight for him. But fellas, when a woman leaves, it's because she's tired of begging. She felt like she was begging when she was repeatedly asking you to do stuff that you weren't doing. She felt like she was begging just by being neglected with the most bare minimum basics. She shouldn't have to tell you in the beginning. Like, she felt like that was begging. So when she's done, she's tired of it. She's done missing not you, but who you pretended to be. She's done fighting for basic respect. But when a man leaves you, he's hoping for that reaction. When a woman leaves, it's regardless of your reaction. A man's leaving says, convince me to stay. When a woman leaves, she says, hey, at some point, you ain't going to be able to avoid the fact that I'm gone. Convinced or not. Convinced or not. Y'all let me know if I'm speaking facts. I ain't gonna be here long. Again, I want to make this clear because I think a lot of guys, they have this safety net of delusion that the woman that they're with is always going to be there. And even whenever they break away, they say, you know what, I want to take a break from monogamy or from the responsibilities of the relationship. I want to leave with the power in my hands. Cheating and having to hide it is a little stressful. So I just want to get away so I can do so with a clear conscience. And y'all be thinking you just gonna yo-yo that girl right back into the equation whenever the girls out there get tired of you. You go out there looking for options. But when a woman leaves you, it's because she's exhausted all options. Women do not think like men. You jump ship at the first sign of rough waters. That woman is going to abandon ship when it's already sunk. Especially if you've proven you're the one that's been drilling holes. Men leave at 20% dissatisfaction. Women leave at 200% done. Yeah, no, I want to make it abundantly clear because this is why a lot of guys get comfortable doing the nonsense that they do. In their minds, it's like, oh, she ain't going nowhere. And even if she do, I can get her back. Matter of fact, I'll be the one to go somewhere. That way I can imprint it in her mind that I could always leave at a drop of a dime. I need to teach her. I need to train her. Y'all be thinking y'all doing something, man. Because you leaving all loud. Women leave quietly. And that silence, that's the sound of permanence. You want to make a dramatic exit. You want to seek attention, but her quiet departure seeks peace. Matter of fact, the noisier the breakup, the more likely I know the makeup is. Unless she's quiet and you want to make all the noise. So you're going to announce that you're done. You're going to post, messages. You're going to try to spread it to everybody. Man, I don't F with her no more. We ain't together, all that stuff. You want to do all of that performing for an audience. Her, she going to stop arguing with you mid-sentence. Mentally and emotionally packing her bags. No slamming doors, no nothing. Your leaving is a scene. Hers is a disappearance. You leave thinking that girl gonna wait on you. She leaves knowing that she will not. You assume return privileges. Women leave when they have revoked them. And I'm not saying this is a fun process. I know as a woman, if you ever open up your heart to somebody, you want that love to work. You want things to go the distance. And I'm not saying that you need to go in here and then tell men this kind of thing. I'm trying to impart this to the word to the wise, to any man that's willing to listen. Because I don't want you to mistake her loyalty for an inability to leave you. And I don't want you to think that every time that you walk out, those doors just going to be open waiting to receive you again. That's not how it works. And I think if more men understood that, we wouldn't play with it. It's like, if you're done, you're done. There's a such thing as truly being done. Yes. But you need to make sure it's not because you think you can go out here recreationally and keep, dysregulating this girl, destabilizing her whole entire everything that she had planned as far as a life with you. So you can go have your fun and she always going to be there whenever you decide you want to come back. That's not how it works. And to any woman that gave a man multiple chances, take the shame off of you. Okay. Like your multiple chances that you gave him, they weren't weakness. They were strength. You were given love every opportunity possible to actually work. And whenever you finally left, I don't care how long it took you, that wasn't you giving up. That was you giving yourself permission to find better. And even until you find better, to be better. But this is exactly why I wrote my book, Don't Forget Your Crown. I actually have another one called Heartache to Happiness that talks about this as well. But it's essentially for women who need to know and understand that leaving for good isn't giving up. It's growing up. And matter of fact, I'll give you access to both of those. Free access. Just comment the word crown. Ebook and audiobook today. Comment the word crown. You don't have to go on Amazon and get them. $30 for Don't Forget Your Crown, I know. It determines the price. I don't know what Heartache for Happiness is, but you don't have to go to Amazon to get it. Comment Crown. I'll send you a link. You can get it inside of my Inner Circle, absolutely free. The Inner Circle has a free trial, cancel anytime, no contract, and you keep the books forever. You can download them inside there, keep the books forever. If that sounds fair to you, literally a free book, and actually all 15 of my books and audiobooks, comment the word crown and they're yours. But moral of the story, and like I said, man, men do leave first. I don't know what that was supposed to be, a flex or whatever, but yes, men do leave first. Women leave permanently. Men leave for the weekend. She gonna leave for her well-being. His exit is a cry for attention. Hers is a whisper of self-respect. He gonna storm out expecting you to chase him. But I already know as a woman, whenever you walk away, it's because you're expecting peace. He leaves you. He's hoping that you're going to be wondering when he's going to return. But fellas, when that woman leaves, she's wondering why she stayed as long as she did. The difference is that his leaving is a question mark, but hers is an exclamation mark. Ain't no sequel, ain't no reruns. The show is over. If you agree, find a little arrow down there, hit the share button so somebody else can get this message, hopefully before it's too late. But I'm your internet big bro. Y'all know I got your back. And again, I see some of y'all commenting. Yes, the link is on the way to your inbox or going to be there by the time we finish this. Comment the word crown. For those who are able to get my book today, comment the word crown, and I will be in your inbox with a link. That's going to get you over into my self-crowned inner circle. It's my private mentorship community. Okay, like-minded individuals, etc. No commitment, no contract, cancel anytime. You keep the books that you download in there forever. And I won't do this forever. So go ahead, comment crown, and I'll send it to you. Peace.